One day, you might see me in a whole new way. One day, but still a see that I'm the same OJ. One day, you might.
But let me tell you about what holding frame means. It means putting up with abuse. They teach you how to put up with abusive, toxic women. That's essentially what holding masculine frame is. And I just redefined holding masculine frame because in the past, when people introduced this masculine frame, it was in a position of we're going to try to get these women under control. And this is the best way to deal with testing. And so the wise men that came before us within the last 15 years, they came up with these concepts of holding frame. What you're telling men to do is deal with abusive women. We have to now start charging women like they charge us. Oh, this is abuse? Well, we're going to show you what microaggressions are. And we're going to make you acknowledge that you are a microaggression, abusive, toxic person.
Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Sin, coming back with another one, man. And as y'all can see, I'm coming live from the Rose Garden, man. Take a look at it, man. We got another beautiful day, man. You know what I'm saying? Out here in nature getting some fresh air, man. But y'all already know I gotta thank the Most High. Y'all already know I gotta thank the Most High for another opportunity to be great. And I gotta send a big shout out to my brother and my ancestors for looking out for me up there, man. Shout out to y'all. I love y'all, man. I love y'all, man. But real quick though, I had to show y'all that clip with Coach Greg Adams, man. Shout out to Coach Greg Adams, bruh. Because listen, bruh, a lot of people could take holding masculine frame differently. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, you know, a lot of people could view that as, oh, you know, that's just something to where, you know, you just, you know, you hold masculine frame while you taking abuse. You know what I'm saying? So you just be quiet and, you know, you just weather the storm or whatnot. But man, listen, bruh, in my opinion, that's not what masculine frame is. You know what I'm saying? That is not what masculine frame is. Holding masculine frame. Listen, for one thing, bruh, your masculinity is something that cannot be turned on and off. The only time your masculine energy and masculine frame is turned off is when you doing something to turn it off or lower that or take away from that. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times that's what landed us here, bro, because we were still in the way, taking away our masculine energy by fapping. You know what I mean? Taking away our masculine energy by pedestalizing women and validating women and putting them above ourselves. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you do that, bro, you're not in your masculine frame. You're not in your masculine energy. So we had to cut that shit short and stop doing that shit, bro. You know what I mean? A lot of times we get in these toxic ass relationships, bro. You know, we deal with these toxic women and all of that shit, bro. It just lowers your confidence. You know, it lowers your testosterone. You know what I mean? It lowers your masculinity, all of that shit. Your confidence is just shot. You know, who wants that? Anytime you in that space, bro, you're not gonna be in your masculine frame. So understand when you not doing all of those things, bro, you masculine already. So you not turning shit on and off. You know what I mean? You masculine already because you are a man. Your levels is up there. And then on top of that, right, when you doing the things to keep it there, you know what I'm saying? When you creative, you know what I mean? When you not fapping, you know what I'm saying? When you confident, you know what I mean? When you value yourself and all that shit, bro, you in your masculine frame. You know what I'm saying? When your spirit, when you good spiritually, bruh, and you not allowing these women to get you emotional and get you off your square, bruh, you already in your masculine energy. When you not giving a fuck about the world, bruh, you know what I mean? And what people think about you, dog, listen, you not turning nothing on or off. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a thing to where, oh, you know what I'm saying, the situation happened and then you just cut on this light switch and you know what I mean, you in your masculine frame. Like, nah, bro, man, we naturally in our masculine frame. So that don't mean like it's something that, you know, where that's just something that you put up to deal with toxic women. You know what I mean? It's something that you put up, you know what I mean, when you putting on the front so you can seem strong around people and all of that shit, bro. You naturally a man. The only way that shit goes away is if you stealing away from that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why we here, bro. We here to know and learn who the fuck we are. So again, this is not something that you turn on and off, bro. So with that being said, don't be stealing away from that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Continue to protect your energy and continue to live in your light, bro. Because when you live in your light and you a man, nigga, you masculine already. You don't need to take no motherfucking pills. You don't need to have a certain type of woman. You don't need to have a certain type of money. You don't need to have a certain type of car. Nigga, listen, you was born with this shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's what people don't understand, bro. And they line themselves up to be losing their masculine energy. You know what I'm saying? To where they need to have a frame. Nigga, I'm a whole frame and then I'm gonna do all this. Listen, bro. You ain't got a whole frame when you naturally in your frame, when you naturally in your light. This ain't something that you snap a finger and you just in your masculine energy. Nah, nigga. This is something that we uphold all day. We uphold this naturally. We uphold this when we wake up. We uphold this with the actions that we do in our life, bro, as men. You know what I'm saying? With how we carry ourselves. My nigga, you know what I'm saying? So hell no. We ain't dealing with no type of abuse. This don't mean that we dealing with abuse. This don't mean we dealing with any of these females bullshit. This don't being in our frame don't mean that we taking nothing from nobody, not just females, anybody, bruh. You know what I'm saying? People gotta stop messing with motherfuckers that's in their true light. For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't want to bother nobody. All we doing is focusing on ourselves. But you got a lot of people that be jealous of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna have females that's gonna try to get you emotional, bruh. You know what I'm saying? They gonna try to get you emotional. They gonna try to do things that's gonna try to downgrade you. You know what I'm saying? They're going to purposely not pay attention to your accomplishments. They're going to purposely not pay attention, you know what I'm saying, to you coming up and leveling up in your life and shit like that, because they want to try to belittle you in any way that they can, because a lot of these women, bro, you got to understand, it's like I talked to you about the other day. You got women that want to be us or feel equal to us. So they gonna be jealous. They already jealous of you just being a man. They already jealous of your strength. They already jealous of your energy. These women, bro, they can't wake up like you. They can't get to work like you. They can't go to the gym like you. They can't lift heavy weights like you. They can't do a lot of things that we can do. They can't even focus like you focus, bro. You know what I'm saying? They can't. You know, because a lot of times, bro, when we put our mind to shit, bro, listen, we could do anything that we want. You know, and you got a lot of females that, not saying that they don't have their own creative space, but listen, when they too busy trying to be like us, they steal away from their own shit too. Just like we could steal away from our own energy, they could steal away from their own energy too. So they not in their own feminine energy because they too busy trying to be like us. You know what I'm saying? So they not in their true light. So they too busy being jealous of all of the things that we can do and not just honoring the things that they was put here to do. You know what I'm saying? And then that's where it go to where we button heads and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's where that whole clash happens. That shouldn't even be happening. You know what I mean? It wouldn't happen, but it tend to happen when you in your natural light and she ain't. You know what I'm saying? And she too busy trying to steal from your glow. She too busy trying to steal from your pot. She too busy trying to steal from your energy. And that's what we can't have these days. We can't have that shit, bro. We can't have that shit in these relationships. We can't have this shit out in the natural world because we know the world want to steal this shit from us. You know what I'm saying? The world don't want us to have it. So they gonna do their best to try to frame, to shame that shit like I told y'all, bro. But this whole thing where people got it misconstrued as if you holding your masculine frame is something where you supposed to be somebody's punching bag, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Nah, it don't mean that, bro. It don't mean that. The only time motherfucker got a whole masculine frame is if a motherfucker ain't in it, bro. We naturally in this shit. That's my message to y'all. So understand what Coach Greg Adams is saying, though. You know what I'm saying? Just so you don't get it misconstrued. This ain't something that you just turn on and off, bro. You know what I mean? But a lot of times when we coming from where we coming from that landed us here, we have to be reminded of this shit. You know what I'm saying? We have to become back accustomed to being in our natural light already. You know what I'm saying? To living in this shit. You know what I'm saying? So you might have to practice this shit For real, you might have to practice it at the beginning to where you like, okay, let me hold frame in this situation. I can't let anybody get me emotional. And it don't matter. It's not just with women. It's with people in general. Because a lot of these motherfuckers is walking around with bad energy. So they gonna listen, bruh, you gonna have to be like this no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't let nobody just try to pull you out and make you emotional and have you in a space where you don't want to be in. Because once we get uncomfortable like that, bro, and we start to lose who we are, we forget in that moment, bro. Listen, we don't make the best decisions. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want you to understand. We don't make the best decisions. So you might have to practice this shit. You know what I'm saying? When you in a situation, bro, listen, dog, you know, you just got to know how to handle these things, bro. You know what I'm saying? But still, that doesn't mean that you got to take no shit from anybody. But you do have to learn how to handle these situations so you're not getting yourself jammed up, because that's what people want to do too. That's what a lot of these females want to do too. So that's what it's about, bro. That's what it's about, bro. Getting back to your natural state, dog. That's all it's about. So remember that, moving forward, all right? And that's my word, man. My name Jason and Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace.
First I'ma get on my grind, then second stop wasting my time on shit less important. If ain't about money, I'm going the other direction. And third, I'ma do what I gotta to eat. Fourth, I'ma sew up the streets. Fifth, I'ma never quit dropping this heat. So as long as I'm breathing, you better get used to me. Sixth, I'ma get